What's up, everybody? Awkward Anxious Jennifer here. And as you can see from the title of the video, sorry if you can hear Scruffles whining down here. Apparently he feels the same way about today that I do. I just found out this morning that one of my favorite YouTubers passed away yesterday. Her name was Chronically Jaquie. She was 23. She had several chronic illnesses. And she had a YouTube channel where, she talked about the illnesses and her life and her service dog Harlow, and we got to know her husband Judd. And no matter how much she was struggling, she most of the time tried to stay really positive. And her slogan or motto or whatever was just keep moving forward. And I've been really inspired by her channel. That's one of the reasons I started my own channel. My struggles are more mental health and hers were more physical health. But, I was so inspired by her sharing her journey and her struggles with everybody, and I saw the comments of how many people, related to her and appreciated her. And so I kind of molded my channel after hers as far as, sharing my struggles and trying to stay positive, but not being afraid to shy away from the bad days or whatever. So it's crazy how with YouTube, the way people let us into their lives, it can feel like you really know somebody, you feel like you're part of their life. She shared her everyday life with us. I mean, for a good while there, she vlogged pretty much every single day, at least on her good days. She's been struggling with her health a little bit lately. She's been in the hospital for the last few weeks, had been in the hospital for the last few weeks. And yeah, her death was kind of a surprise. It was just a fluke thing, I guess. Not exactly directly related to any of her illnesses. I guess her small intestine wrapped around her feeding tube, which went directly into her jejunum, and that caused her small intestines to die, and she along with them. So that's just a surprise. So I'm trying to process all my feelings about that this morning. I don't know, it feels a little bit silly to kind of grieve for somebody I didn't actually know in person, but she shared so much of her life on YouTube that I feel like I did know her, and I was definitely inspired by her. So it's a lot to process. She was only 23, and one of my biggest fears in life is passing away before I feel like I've really accomplished anything. And I don't know, I guess I could argue that I've accomplished stuff. I started this channel and became a full-time freelance writer. But I don't know, I feel like I'm meant to do more with this life, and I want to do more. And, I fear dying before I can do the things that I want to do. And so it's just a good reminder that you need to live life the best you can every day, because you never know when some fluke accident is going to take you from this world. And you should also, try to be nice to the people around you, because A, you never know when they might pass away, but B, you just never know what people are going through in their life. On her better days, a lot of Jackie's illnesses were invisible illnesses, and she would get a lot of hate for being out with her service dog Harlow because she didn't look ill. She didn't look disabled or whatever. So I know there's this thing with fake service dogs, and sometimes you can tell because they're just not trained at all. But you can't judge somebody by whether or not they look disabled. Molly Burke is another YouTuber that I really like. And if you don't know Molly Burke, she's blind, but she doesn't, look blind. She doesn't wear the dark sunglasses. She has a guide dog instead of a cane. And, she used to have sight, so she knows to look at people. She can tell by the sound of their voice more or less where to look. And she can see light and shadow, so she knows by the lights from the camera how to look at the camera. So she gets a lot of flack from people who think she's not blind. And, Jackie at first, would get a lot of flack for not looking disabled. Now lately, she's had a feeding tube for quite a while, and she had a central line put in. So, she looked a lot more ill when she was hooked up to a feeding tube and a central line. But that's beside the point. I don't even know why I'm going there. But just, you never know what people are going through. So let's all try to give each other more of a break. There are a lot of invisible illnesses in the world, whether it's physical or mental. You know, you never know when the, if somebody's seriously depressed or going through anxiety or whatever their issues may be, physical, mental, whatever. I'm just rambling at this point. Just having a hard time processing her death because I didn't see it coming, and I guess the only notice, as far as I know, was on Patreon, which I don't have a lot of money. I wasn't following her on Patreon. I found out because her best friend posted the last vlog she ever made on YouTube yesterday. Well, I didn't watch it until this morning, and that vlog, I mean, yeah, the video had nothing to do with her death at all. She was talking about her friends visiting her in the hospital. But I just happened to go down into the comments section, and I was looking for a comment from Jackie on how she's doing, because the vlog was recorded the day before Easter, so more than a week ago. And so I ventured into the comment section, and that's when I saw the rest in peace comments. Whoa, wait, what happened? So I had to do some digging, and all I could find was screenshots of a post that her husband had put on Patreon about her. And when he posted it, she hadn't passed yet, but she was in end-of-life care because of her problem. So that was just quite a shock this morning. You know, I just woke up in pain because I tried to sleep in bed instead of my recliner, but that's a whole other story. And now this young person that I really looked up to and admired is gone from the world. So anyway, you've probably seen them. I will have posted some stuff in info cards, and I'll probably put one right here. Videos from her channel. If you want to go check her stuff out, she was really inspiring. You could learn stuff about service dogs and all of our chronic illnesses and whatever. So I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. Anyway, if you've ever experienced the loss of someone that you only kind of knew or whatever, and had to deal with that grief, I mean, it feels weird to grieve somebody that I didn't know in person, but because of how much she shared on her channel, I still felt like I knew her. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. Hopefully the next time I talk to you, it'll be something a little bit happier. I still want to fill you all in on my CPAP and how that's going and whatnot. But anyway, for now, have a great day. Hang in there. Be nice to each other. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.